Hello, welcome back to Opposites React. I'm Ashley.
I'm Whitney.
And we are continuing on with the Love Music series by REN. We are on to part 2, and this whole series was requested by Jake. So Jake on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Jake.
Yes. All right, so we have the lyrics pulled up here, and we are going to...
Do you know who the Freckled Angels are? Or is that just the name of the album?
I think that's the name of the album.
Okay.
So.
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Testing 1 2 1 2. How's my levels? Is that coming out okay? Can you hear me?
Call back to the first one.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Oi, what do you get if you take a Welsh boy? Mixing some lunacy, mixing some noise, mixing affliction with music addiction, conviction and fiction, and leave it to boil. Friend, but don't overcook me please. Serve me with the fine wine and the cheddar cheese, cause I'll immature with age and I don't deep freeze, cause I'll melt your freezer with the fire that I preach. Deep, I speak metaphors in my sleep, soliloquies and solitude, my mind on the beat. Neat, I repeat words retweet, I said neat. I repeat words retweet. Heat, I chase pretty girls till I'm weak. I was talking to this one girl just last week. She said, Ren, you're so tongue-in-cheek, but it was hard to hear a talk with my tongue in the cheek. Half animal and cannibal, half animal.
That is so awesome.
This is the cheeky part they were getting to.
I loved the musical reference to the first part.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. However, and maybe I'm just looking for stuff, it felt like the drums were tighter.
You're right.
Is that the right
I was going to
word?
say that, yes, because we were talking about, if you watched the first part of this, I was talking about how I liked the open snare, how it had a little bit more jazzy sound, and
But this
right
sounded
on
like
that
a different
opening drum fill,
Yeah.
it sounds like they tightened up the snares a little bit.
Okay.
Yes, and so, and it does sound like almost the same beat.
Yeah, well,
it sounds like the same song.
At the
but
very beginning,
yeah.
it was the same, but like sped up.
Uh-huh.
And then it bled into this.
And now, yeah, and he's doing this kind of rap over
where,
it.
where it has like a similar rhythm or underlying melody, but it's more about the rap, which I'm loving.
Yes, and I'm interested to find out, because in the first one it's like, I love music.
Yes.
And now I'm interested to find out what he loves.
Here. But, I mean,
But
he's
yes,
talking about
the tongue-in-cheek and my tongue in her cheek is
making
funny.
out with a girl, which I thought, cause that's funny.
Well, and it's so clever, like, I repeat words retweet, and then he repeats it like, ha ha ha. Yeah.
Look at me, I'm clever.
So clever.
So tongue-in-cheek, but it was hard to hear a talk with my tongue in the cheek. Half animal and cannibal, half animal, it's tangible, my casual, yeah, radical, grammatical mind is practical, impactful, and really quite supernatural, detachable from my skull socket in my spine.
Insane, is he possessed by a monster? Hunchback of Notre Dame type posture, clasping his hands like a rapist lobster.
Talk like Tony Montana, mobster.
Okay.
Okay.
We have to break that down. If you're new here, we pause a lot, especially when he's rapping, because I like to break down bars. So.
Oh, yes, so escape
click,
now, save yourself.
Right, save yourself, click off if you have a problem with that. Okay, also, if you hear some weird sound in the background, Whitney's washing machine is on the spin cycle, and it is possessed.
My house is taking off.
Okay. I love the kind of chopping, like the chopper kind of flow that he's doing. Casually yet radical grammatical mind, like practical, impactful, and really quite supernatural. Like, I mean, it's not like he's saying some huge double entendre there, but the kind of chopper flow that he's doing with it is really kind of cool, and how he's phrasing that all.
I liked the effect he used on his voice with the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yes, how he
posture.
Yes,
where it like just such a funny way of saying that and saying he's possessed by a monster.
Yeah,
like just
Hunchback of Notre Dame type posture.
Like he's describing he's describing somebody hunched over,
and the visual of it, clasping his hands like a rapist lobster. Like
that line, I was like, what?
Like, who comes up with that? That's so funny. Talk like Tony Montana, mobster. Like, yeah, okay, that's super fun. Okay.
posture, clasping his hands like a rapist lobster.
Talk like Tony Montana, mobster. Say hello to my little friend once again. I got more lines than a cocaine den. Ren, I'll tell you once again if you forget. Ren, fill your lungs out like a cigarette. Haha, the kiddie with the wordplay fetish. Alliteration of a lines are lush like lettuce. I live my life with love and light, illuminate like lightning. The liberation leader with linguistics of a lion.
Dang.
You know it's all just fun and games, yeah, honey. You got me smiling like there's something funny. This music soothes my soul like melted honey, and I love it, yeah. Yes, I sink MCs like battleships plundered. Twist words like Tony Hawk's 900. Post that quote on Tumblr. Reblog that quote if you want to dub. Cause I'ma bring the love, I'ma sing the love. Half chav, half hippie, I'm a chippy love. And I was raised in the country, not the city, bruv. So I'm stabbing up cheese, never people blood. Because we need some love, we need it like a drug. And even if you're feeling minging like an ugly pug, you deserve a hug. Cause man, believe me, yes, you're brilliant. I shake the scene like Shakespeare, now they call me William. I'm killing them all over every border and meridian. I'm giving them my idiom, so harder than iridium. I'm purer than Bolivian, I'm deeper than amphibians. A dippy lippy, pretty looking hippie village idiot. You
Dang.
I loved those last. I mean, the whole song. I'm really enjoying.
Yeah.
But like a couple of like, I'm deeper than a. Like he's basically saying I'm like really clever, but I'm super deep, and I'm really smart. He's basically saying all these amazing things about himself.
Right, and in such a creative way.
Yes, they call me Shakespeare.
Yes. Yeah, I'm purer than Bolivian, obviously. Like, that's a little drug reference there, but like
I was gonna say not obviously. I don't get it.
Like I think purer than Bolivian, like that's South American cocaina, I believe.
Ooh.
Deeper than amphibians, obviously, like amphibians.
Yes, I got that part.
A dippy lippy pretty looking hippie village idiot. That's so funny.
But I just loved that, like, even, what did he say? Even the idiots need hugs?
Yes.
Wait, yeah, you do. Because you need some love, we need it like a drug. And even if you're feeling mingy?
Minging, like an ugly pug. What's minging? I know what whinging is, like whining. What's minging, UK people?
Minging. I know what minge means. Ooh.
Yeah. But I don't know.
It's not like minge munching, is it?
I don't know. Well, and if it's an ugly pug, like, I don't know. Are we conflating those two? Is
We
it
must
something
be.
different?
That can't be right. Oh, wait. Okay, and even if you're feeling minging like an ugly pug, you deserve a hug because, man, believe me, yes, you're brilliant.
Is it like ugly? Like, even if you're feeling
ugly?
gross?
Maybe that's it.
Like, even if you're feeling unattractive, like an ugly pug?
Maybe that's it.
Maybe.
That
Okay.
probably. Powers of deduction.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many good ones. Twist words like Tony Hawk's 900. Half chav, half hippie, I'm a chippy.
You're talking about Tony Hawk, like the skateboarder?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Tony Hawk was the first one to land a 900.
Oh, like the spin.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Got it. Okay.
Half chav, half hippie. I didn't know. Okay, all I know is
What's
about
a
like. So, it's hard to describe. It's like a subculture of UK people. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than like kind of like, I don't know a way to describe it that's not, I don't want to like be offensive, but kind of like ghetto girls. Like,
They're girls?
well, I don't know, because he's referring to himself, so I don't know if there's chav guys, but basically, like, a chav girl is, like, uses a lot of self-tanner and makeup, huge eyebrows, like, overlined lips.
So, like every girl here?
No, like, basically, like, almost like a white girl chola.
Oh.
But, like...
I don't think about that with, like, the self-tanner.
Like, well, obviously, cholas aren't going to use tanner, but, like...
Chav. Huh.
But also, like, I know the stereotype of chav girls where they're, like, really aggressive. Like, what are you looking at?
Oh! Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just kind of
like lowbrow.
a little, not lowbrow, but because also
aggressive?
Aggressive, but they'll be aggressive, but maybe also your best friend. Like they'll cut somebody for you.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like
I think I
the
have
rat
an
with the
idea.
heart of gold.
All right. Oh, that was rad. Okay.
Tell me if I'm wrong, because all I know about that
Maybe
is
you can describe it better.
is like the stereotypical translation of that's made its way overseas to me. You know what I mean? So I could be totally wrong, but that's what I've learned. So yeah.
All right.
Anyway, that whole section was so good though.
Than Bolivian, I'm deeper than amphibians. A dippy lippy, pretty looking hippie village of the year. You know it's all just fun and games, yeah, honey. You got me smiling like there's something funny. This music soothes my soul like melted honey. And I love it, yeah. Remember in the 90s, people used to sing rap, and I'ma try to bring that right back. Sean Paul taught me how to beat, and Shaggy told him it wasn't me. It wasn't me. But I saw you on the CCTV. It wasn't me. Breaking into Toys R Us last week. It wasn't me. You were dressed like a ninja sheep and using Furbies like bowling balls. Seriously, you're
Okay,
insane,
wait.
man. No, I'm not.
When did this come out?
I don't know, but we do a mean rendition of It Wasn't Me at karaoke, just so you know.
We're really good at
We're
that.
really good at that.
You should come check us out.
Right?
No, I thought this was really funny depending on when it came out, just because it's talking about it wasn't me. He's catching you on CCTV, never mind.
I know something's happening up there in the Thunderdome, but
Why am I so stupid?
you're not stupid. Listen,
Is Sean Paul? I thought
Sean Paul, he's
I'm thinking of like Sean Combs, like
Oh,
P. Diddy.
Diddy?
Yes, and I was like,
No.
oh, when did this come out? Look, he's like really
No.
being clever. Like, look, it wasn't me. He caught you on camera. It wasn't me.
That would be
Look,
hysterical.
Breaking into Toys R Us last week, like the kids.
Oh shoot, that would be hysterical. That would be that.
I thought I
If
was catching something brilliant.
if he was talking about Sean Combs, that would have been hysterically brilliant. Not hysterically brilliant, tragically brilliant. But no, it's Sean Paul.
Who's Sean Paul?
Dang it, he's got that song. It was like so popular when I was a freshman in college. Da, 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 da. It's gonna drive me crazy. Just give me the light. Da, da, da. It's Give Me the Light. He was famous for singing a song.
Okay.
Just give me the light. Something, something, something.
Okay, we'll have to look it up later.
And there was all the girls winding.
I don't recall this song, but again, that's not
Anyway.
a shocker. Okay, well, I'm sorry, I'm so stupid. Because
You're
I
not
thought
stupid,
this
but
was-
that would have been a really good catch if it was Diddy. And that section would have been incredible if it was Diddy. If you haven't looked at these lyrics, go back and look at them. And if you
replace
swapped
Sean
out
Paul
for Sean
with Sean
Combs,
Combs.
that would be ridiculous. Actually, that would be ridiculous.
Using Furbies like bowling balls?
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
Our sister had a Furby.
she did.
It was horrible.
Oh, that Furby was awful. Anyway, well, I'm glad it's not Diddy. But anyway, yes, I was just having so much fun at walking down memory lane with this whole section.
Yeah, it was good. I'm still
We're
feeling
dressed
so
like a
stupid.
ninja sheep and using Furbies like bowling balls. Seriously, you're insane, man. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You're talking to yourself. You're a mother flicking that art. You're losing the plot more than Quantum of Solace. That film, seriously, really quite bollocks. James Bond type reflexes. Shaken, not stirred when I'm mixing up my letters. Golden eye fixed on the Thunderbolt checklist. Diamonds are forever, so I eat them for breakfast. Live another day, but tomorrow never dies. I live and let die, but you only live twice. Through your eyes only, see it through your eyeballs. And I fell off the moonraker skyfall. You got to
I
know
love
got
that.
the
whole
The
James
Mission
Bond-
Impossible?
No, the James Bond
James
theme.
Bond. James Bond, not Mission Impossible.
Listen, you
Oh
want to know
gosh.
what? I mistook Street Fighter for Mortal Kombat and the fire in the booth, and I
I feel like
mistook a
anybody
bunch
could
of
make
stuff.
that.
I mistook a bunch of stuff, and everybody was like, "Ah!" on. I'm like, my brain is made of Swiss cheese, okay? Like,
I'm shocked it's still with a fighter game. Anyways, I'm about to say Mission Impossible again. I know that's not right. The James Bond.
Yeah, it's the James Bond
the first
scheme.
line.
Yeah.
The first line it says it.
The James Bond scheme is really awesome.
I really love it and how he's flipping everything into the titles of each one. I think that's so awesome.
I know, he's so clever.
Your eyeballs, and I fell off the moonraker skyfall. You got to know, I got the flow. I'm Dr. No with the license to kill. The man with the golden gun type skill. Octopusy means 8 girls, that's ill. Gold finger? Nah, golden tongue. And I'm sending this message from Russia with love. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, I went to Casino Royale. The world is not enough.
I love
So he kept it going.
I like that. What is that instrument? Is that a
Sounds like
saxophone?
Sounds like it could be a saxophone or an oboe.
Oh, an oboe. Okay, I liked that one.
I
Part
really liked
2
that
beats
one.
out part 1 for me.
Part 1 was just kind of like,
Part 1
this
was
is
good.
nice.
This is nice. This is a nice song.
This is nice. This was really
This is
clever.
more fun for me.
Yeah, it was more fun. And so this is like his love of lyrics, maybe? His love of lyrical stylings.
Maybe.
That's like the first one was like, I love music in general. And this one seems to me like, I love
Well,
being...
it says love music. All of them are love music.
Yeah.
It's all about his love of music.
Yeah, but like
This
me, this seemed more like I love being a lyricist.
Yes. Like, what was that line about? Like, it's towards the end where he mixes up letters or something. I can't remember.
Shaken, not stirred when I'm mixing up my letters.
Yes, I thought that was good.
Yeah. All right. We're having fun with this. We're going to go do 3 and 4 now.
Woohoo!
But,
Like and
yeah.
subscribe. Thank you.
Do that. All right. Bye.